is a rivalry that transcends far beyond a fixture.
David, we didn't have 60,000 South Africans. We had 43 million South Africans.
This is a rivalry that defines rugby.
It's a try for Jeff Wilson, who's creating all sorts of problems for South Africa.
Where men become giants and giants become legends.
Bossa has got the try!
Where legends become icons and icons live in our hearts forever.
Marius Chabert, hat trick, unbelievable! Only the second Springbok ever to score a hat trick against the All Blacks.
This is a rivalry that is spurred on by pride and fought for with courage.
Can Ricky Jerry pulls off a beautiful reclaim? Brilliant by Ricky Jerry!
A rivalry that brings hope and leaves legacies.
Here comes South Africa's second try. It's all over and South Africa have won the Tri-Nations tournament for the third time in their history.
This is a rivalry that is steeped in tradition.
And Nonu is away. He's got Eplon to beat. He's got a man outside. It's Israel Dag who breaks South African hearts.
This is a rivalry that will never die.
For Smith, a massive tackle. We don't play tiddlywinks. There's Bowden Barrett. Oh, slipping the tackle. Barrett is away. And there it is. Brian Mbana, yes! The crowd will tell you. Got it! Under the most intense pressure, Patrick Lambie nails it. Then Leonard Brown. And then the interception from Cheslin Colby, who's on his way to the try line for his first test try in just his second test match. And McKenzie has dropped it. South Africa looking to secure the ball. Billy LaRue kicks it into touch. It's an absolute epic victory for South Africa. The first time they've ever won at the Westpac Stadium. The first time they've won in Wellington since Nick Mallett's Springboks of 1998. Here's Colby. Little chip from him. And Yankees! Oh, brilliant!
The Springboks versus the All Blacks. The rivalry continues.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, since the 10th of May 2017, that was when the draw for the Rugby World Cup was made at Kyoto State Guest House, the world has waited for this one. It is the coming together of two massive nations of rugby. And they say when elephants fight, it's the grass that suffers. It'll be the Yokohama grass that is going to suffer today. What a day for both footballing nations. It is an absolute pleasure for us to have you on SuperSport 2 for this build-up. Let me just remind you, we have a full extended build-up here. The game will be live on SuperSport 1. But what a day for both nations. And Nick Mallett is with me. Nick, good to be on the Rugby World Cup broadcast with you. I think the world has waited for this one. It is massive.
Oh, it's a wonderful... I know the start was yesterday, the Japan-Russia game, but to be honest, these three games this morning were really where the World Cup kicks off, and culminating in this game, South Africa against New Zealand.
Neher Milner-Skudder is here, and we were sneakily recording his reaction when we were playing that rivalry. So, Neher, you are about to watch what you were showing. Let's have a look, and this is what the intensity of it. I think he can maybe feel some of those hits. But it's fascinating. We saw Neher, he flew in earlier this week. Obviously, we've got different opinions. We want different results, but fantastic what this match means to both nations. Not only both sets of rugby players, but both nations. So, Owen, great to be working with you on the broadcast. I know you've got your own All Black flavour out there, so welcome to our big broadcast. A big day for both nations.
I'm joined by two former World Cup winners. Neher, you've been introduced already. Welcome to SA. How's your stay, and what are your expectations of Rugby World Cup at the moment?
Oh, yeah, no, it's an absolute pleasure to be here, and it's quite funny seeing my reaction to that opening clip they were showing. I was pretty much on the edge of my seat, and just watching back at those, you know, it just magnifies, you know, the excitement that's coming for this upcoming game. And it feels a little bit funny just being sort of on South African soil and behind enemy lines, if you like to say that. But at the same time, it's awesome to obviously sit beside a legend of not only South African rugby, but world rugby. And the excitement's pretty much, you know, right up there.
John, your feelings? Welcome. Been there before.
Yeah.
Breathing a sigh of relief.
Yeah, geez, I mean, looking at those visuals when this all started, I think when they were, thank God they were capturing Nehe. It just brings us like this goosebump feeling around what this game means, and I think that's really what it is for us as South Africans. This is really what we measure ourselves against.
I want to thank the team outside, Owen, John and Nehe. Thanks, boys. You can give us a bit of a wave from outside there. We appreciate all your time this morning. You're going to be seeing a lot of Owen as well. And if Owen's really nice to me, he might come in and do the Italian-Namibia game at 6 o'clock tomorrow. So, Owen, I'll talk to you about that in a moment. But, Bobes, thanks very much. You know, no pressure. Bobes, Victor and Nick, fantastic being with you guys. Wonderful days, rugby. And it's going to be a day that will be repeated on many occasions because we have World Cup Rugby, Japan 2019. It is very much here. It is very much alive. We'll see you tomorrow.